Welcome to week 5 of the Healing Happy Detox. You guys, you've come so far. You're almost done. This is going to be the last real week of deep cleansing. We're going to really dive into cleansing the blood. The blood can be so powerful. The blood is our amazing energy source and healing source and just life force that runs through our body. So it's going to be so cool as you really dive into the blood. Blood is so powerful at carrying sugars, oxygen, hormones to all the organs and really feeding our body. It also removes waste from the cells. So not only is it nourishing, it's detoxing. And as it circulates through all these organs of our body, it's just doing so many great things for us. So the health of our blood is just absolutely vital to our health and healing. Science has never found a way to replace blood. They've tried so many experiments, especially because there's such a need for supplies of blood. People in accidents and things have had to get blood transfusions, and they're always short, and they want a really pure blood so they don't have to worry about toxins from other people, but they've never been able to find it. I know I myself was a recipient of blood transfusions to save my life, so I am grateful for blood and its life force energy, but you do want to keep it healthy because healthy blood, we know that they test our blood in so many of the different oh goodness, the test that they do for your health. I used to work as a phlebotomist, so testing blood was something I used to do, working and getting that blood and testing it. It can be so powerful to know the health of the rest of your body. So as you dive into your blood, really know that this is going to change who you are and help you to be stronger and healthier than ever. So um, the heart is the center of our circulatory system. As you dive into healing, creating a safe place for your heart will be so helpful. I do a lot of that with the coaching, but just really feel like the energy around your heart and healing and who you are and the love that you give. The heart is um, it is at the heart of our immune system. Oh my goodness, guys. The words we speak can actually change the function and the flow of your blood. I want you to really think about the power and the energy that comes through your words, through your thoughts, and how you feel about them. As you think of words, like this is based on Masaru Emoto's study in his book, The Healing Power of Water. Words like I hate you will actually make your blood more sticky and cause your immune system to slow down. As you think about love and light and compassion, your blood will actually flow better and your blood cells will pump up your red blood cells and you'll be full of more energy and vitality. So this is the week to pull out those affirmation cards I gave you if you haven't already, and really start using the affirmations to heal and to help you be strong and confident and loving in who you are. And specific words that bring light and energy to your story, to how you feel, will really be powerful. For me, is acceptance. I love the word accept. I accept feeling hard emotions. I accept having a bad day. I accept my weaknesses and my flaws. That for me is a really powerful word. So think of words that are healing for you. I love the word abundance. I feel an abundance of love. I feel abundance of light. Um, so basic words will just stand out to you and can be really healing and powerful. So think about what words really motivate you. I love to look in the mirror as I brush my teeth and focus on each one of my teeth. And as I do that, I do it with gratitude and say, Shell, thank you for taking care of your teeth. I love that you take care of your teeth because I love you. I think you're amazing and I love taking care of you. So I'd love to also like look in the mirror and say, "Oh, your eyes are so sparkly. They look so pretty. Your hair is just so shiny and glowing." Like whatever comes up that feels safe. It doesn't have to be anything fake, and you don't have to be all cutesy about it, but you could just be really diving into the energy of the words because your body wants to hear words. Your body wants to say words and express different feelings through your words. So sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Nose tickle. Okay, sorry. As we move on through our our blood and really cleansing our blood, we're going to also be moving into our lungs. So I'm sorry, I still have that nose tickle. Lungs are associated with survival. breath of life. You've heard of this. We know that every single breath we take shows that we have life, and it can be a matter of a couple of minutes if we don't get that breath of life that we won't have life anymore. Um, so if you're feeling like you're swimming in a ocean and you're barely keeping your head above water and that this is like survival mode for you, and then you think about your husband and your kids and your job and your commitments is like pulling you down further. Can you imagine how hard it is to be enjoying your swimming experience when you're feeling like you're being pulled down, like almost a plane is crashing and they're all trying to rely on you for survival, and it just gets to be too much. That can be what it's like when you're not breathing in the breath of life. Um, so some things that you can do to take care of yourself and to help you with this is to take a relaxing bath, go walk in nature, sit in the sun, make intentional time to rest each day, walk barefoot in the grass, really ground with the earth, and feel supported, feel strengthened. When you get into the bath, really think about I allow myself to relax because I love myself and I know things can be a little bit difficult. So I give myself time and compassion to heal. Um, when you walk barefoot in the grass, really say, Earth, I'm so grateful for you supporting me, for giving me life and energy and light. Just really make intentional time to rest and to connect. Um, and then we move on to the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system isn't the most common system in our body. A lot of people are not aware of what it is, but with your circulatory system running through veins throughout your body, you also have your lymphatic system running alongside of those veins. It isn't pumped through with the heart, so it requires movement. And the lymphatic system is primarily responsible for removing waste products from our body. So it's like our big detoxification system, our garbage removal system. So we want to make sure our lymphatic system is healthy. We know like we, when your ducts get clogged, you can have like swelling in your neck or under your arms or in your groin and things like that. There are specific diseases associated with your lymphatic system that are really scary. Um, the lymphatic system, so with the lungs being in survival mode and the breath of life, the lymphatic system is associated with feelings of apathy. Apathy can be really interesting because not only do we not feel bad, but we don't even care. Um, it's a low energy vibration that makes you not even want to feel emotions. When we get into the level of apathy, it also deeply affects our reproductive systems. Like, don't talk to me. I don't want to deal with it. Just let me sit on the couch and veg because I have nothing left in me. So it can affect all different types of systems in our body, specifically your hormones. So this week I want you to give a voice to all the emotions that you're feeling. Really learn to check in with your body and say, "Ooh, I am feeling this, and this is what it feels like, and this is where it comes from, and this is how I deal with it." Really connecting that way to those emotions are going to very deeply help you heal on such a huge basis, not just physically, but emotionally. And as you change these patterns, like if you started out with sugar cravings and you dive into being able to address this, you won't have the sugar cravings that make you want to disassociate, numb yourself, and harm yourself anymore. You're going to have the real tools needed to deal with these big emotions. So if your kids are fighting, check in and see where you feel it in your body. Hold your heart, do the breath work, and recognize what that emotion is trying to tell you. It's trying to tell you, oh, you need a break. Oh, you're feeling overwhelmed? Oh, why are you feeling overwhelmed? Because you feel responsible for how other people feel? Am I responsible for how other people feel? And if I am, should I not be responsible how I feel first? And if I'm responsible with how I feel, am I going to allow myself to be angry or am I going to allow myself to stay calm? So really having those conversations will help you so much. So we also really want to focus on our lymphatic system. So this is where you bring in the dry brushing. Really make sure as you're dry brushing your face. I like to start with my neck first and then move up around my face and go back and push it to your heart. All the lymph ducts in your body, what's the word? Dump into the veins that go into your heart for circulating and detoxing through your body. So really pushing everything toward your heart is so helpful. I'll give you a chart on dry brushing, but as you do your body, you can start with your hands and pull it all up through your hands and then towards your heart. Same with your legs, pull it up, um, and move everything in small little circles towards your heart. And as you do this, the movement itself will move your lymphatic system, um, but it will also help get rid of big emotions you've been storing. And as those emotions come up, make sure you have a great way to deal with them and handle them so that it is not overwhelming. So, journaling is also really important. Make sure you're journaling these feelings, checking in, and being very aware. Be very present with everything that comes up this week. Um, so on a physical level, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be chopping up garlic. I'd like to use 3 cloves of fresh garlic that you're going to chop up fine. You can use a garlic press, put it with a glass of water. You can also add it to juice if it helps. And this will really help detoxify your stomach and rejuvenate the blood. Garlic is powerful for your immune system. 4 cloves of fresh garlic equals an adult dose of antibiotics. So if you happen to be sick, taking fresh garlic this way is going to be super, super helpful. You can also add fresh garlic to the soups and salads that you'll be consuming. So as long as you're getting those 3 cloves of garlic and not cooking them, you can add it any way that you want. You can just drink it. You can add it to your salad. You can add it to your soup, but add it after you cook your soup so that for sure it's going to be raw and fresh. It also promotes good intestinal health with promoting the growth of good bacteria. So many people have stomach issues these days, and I told you as we started it, we're going to be helping repopulate your stomach and healing. This is going to be so helpful for you to do that. If you're worried about smelling the garlic, you can eat fresh peppermint leaves or drink peppermint tea, um, or drink the chlorophyll to really help neutralize some of those smelly garlic, um, bad breath and stuff that you'll have inside of you, but it's temporary. And because you've already detoxed so much, those smells should be very minimal. You shouldn't be sweating the garlic. You shouldn't be breathing it too much other than right after you ate it. Um, we'll also be exercising this week, so feel free to move your body more in a heavy physical way, not just simple things like yoga, but go for a run, do a boxing class, really do something fun where you're moving your body. I love to jump on a mini trampoline 15 minutes a day, especially during this week as we move our lymphatic system. Daily jumping on a mini trampoline is going to be the best thing you can do for your lymphatic system every single day. So really focus on bouncing and that movement, especially jarring movement as we um, jar ourselves a little bit. It's so helpful for moving the lymphatic system. I love to brush my teeth and stand next to the sink and go up on my toes and then come down hard on my heels just the whole time while I'm brushing my teeth and saying words of affirmations. That's going to be really helpful in moving your lymphatic system. Um, to aid the blood and cleansing, we'll also be doing lots of greens. If it's spring, harvest the greens from nature. Get the dandelion greens, get the purslane, and grab any other herbs that you see growing around you. I'm trying to think. Plantain is really helpful. Mullein is another great one. You can take these herbs and put them in your smoothies. So that the balance could be great, but make sure you're using bitter herbs. Use the beet greens and the mustard greens and everything like that. Really get the greens in this week as we're detoxing our blood. So make sure that with every meal you're having a green smoothie or fresh juices, and make sure you're having something green for every meal. Make sure you're doing the salads. And as you do this, you can also be adding in beans and more nuts. This is going to really help you have the energy you need for more exercising, and you'll feel that energy moving through you better. If you worry about feeling gassy or bloated with the nuts, make sure you're getting the beans that are dried and that you can soak them on your own. So soaking them overnight, really helping the sprouting process, and rinsing them really well, and then low cooking them will help so that you don't have the gas and bloating issues from them. But if you do need to do it in a hurry and buy the canned goods, make sure they're more organic. Low salt or no salt is the best. And that you really rinse them when you get them out of the can and make sure that they don't have anything left on them. Um, So, undigested proteins are the root of autoimmune diseases and cancers. We're a society where we focus on proteins and they're so helpful, but proteins can really wreak havoc in the whole body. It can cause you to be too acidic, and as you're too acidic, it doesn't lead to healing. So, really focus on using the proteins well so that you can have the best that for your body. So use the recipes in the back of the book. Um, Feel free to use anything you've already used before. Add the beans to your salad and the nuts. It's going to be super helpful. I'd love to do a taco soup where I make my own fresh salsa and then just add different beans. I love to do black beans and cannelli beans and white beans, navy beans, anything like that. Mix it all together with some fresh taco seasoning that you make, so make sure you're not, buying the taco seasoning in the store. And it's gonna be a super yummy, filling soup for you, and you can add that soup to salads and just have a great meal. So, I hope this week is helpful. If you have questions, feel free to reach out in the Facebook group. I'll be talking to you Fridays and answering any of your questions. So, happy detoxing through your blood, lymphatic system, and, really dive into allowing yourself to be healthy and strong this week with your thoughts and your words and the actions that you're doing. So, have a happy week, and I'll see you for the last week of our detox in week 6. Bye, you guys.